guys, welcome to another video. As you can tell from the title, today is going to be about like mod setups and stuff. I'm gonna keep this bottom taskbar open for this. So this is my Feather client, my mods, my resource packs, my shader, and my shader packs in today's video, because I get a lot of comments like, for example, I remember one specific guy saying, what's your Crosshair pack or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something about my PvP Crosshair. Anyway, I am going to explain everything you need today, starting from the very basics. So, opening Minecraft launcher. If you don't already have Java, which I'm definitely going to expect that you have Java if you're watching this, but if you don't already have it, well, open Minecraft launcher and, bro, there's no way. Why is it taking this long, bro? Oh, here we go. Anyway, you're gonna open Minecraft launcher. You're going to go here to Java, where it says this part right here, where it says this part where it says play, right there. This is like if you don't have Java yet, it should say buy now here. So you have to get it. Yeah, that's all for that. Anyway, so once you have that, then you're gonna go and you're gonna search up JDK Temurin 17. Then this website called adoptium.net is gonna show up here. Download Temurin JDK. You're gonna open here. Right here, Windows. If you're on Mac OS or whatever this is, and any of these other things, I'm not helping you. It's just Windows. So go to Windows, download, and then it should start a download right here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click this. I already have it, so there's not really, yeah, look, see, it already says like repair or change or something, because I already have all of these. Anyway, so after you do that, that means that your Java software, the Java software is downloaded. Like, it is now inside your computer. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Fabric Installer. So you're gonna search, and then it should say installation from Minecraft launcher. You're gonna click here, fabricmc.net/u/installer. You're gonna press this button, download for Windows here, and Fabric Installer 1.1.1 exe is gonna show up. You're gonna click it, and then obviously just set it up. I already have mine. That's why it crashes. So now, if you open Minecraft launcher here, you'll see that, bro, why do I keep going to my other screens? Bro. There we go. Yeah, so it'll keep, so here now it's gonna show up, it'll say Fabric Loader. You're gonna need Fabric. This Fabric is the most important thing in everything of all. Now you're gonna search feather.mc.com. Like, don't even search up Feather client. If you're like too stupid to remember that, just write Feather like clients or Feather download, like Feather client download, something like that. Something having to do with Feather client, Feather download. It'll show up here. Click it, and then here there are two options. Download for Fabric. I don't think this even does anything. We want download for Windows. You're gonna click here. It's gonna open another tab for like a millisecond, and then this Feather launcher setup 2.8.0.exe is gonna show up here. You're gonna click it open. Well, I already have it, so yeah. You're gonna open your Feather client. Now that you have it, it should have you signed out. So like, I'm not gonna sign out of this because it's a little annoying to sign back in, but it should say guest user here, And like, for example, skins and servers, like this stuff is gonna be like blocked. Like you won't be able to load and launch traffic or anything. Anyway, you go here. I suggest doing via link here because it's so much easier. You just press the button and it copies something for you and then sends you to a website, and you just have to press Control V. You don't even have to like sign yourself in and all that stuff. Anyway, once you've done that, you're going to go to select version. It's automatically going to be on 26.1.1. I'm not yet on that. I actually still use 1.21.11 because it's the easiest one for all mods. If you really wanted to like maximize all of your abilities, you would go to 1.21.8, but I'm good. I like 1.21.11 the best. Then you're gonna open right here, mod updated. Literally just search it up. Just search it up. You go here, it'll show up Minecraft mod updater, and you can just drag all your files onto the thing. Okay. If you want to update, but my whole thing is going to be for 1.21.11. Okay, now we're going to get into the real part of this. You have to go to your file explorer. Actually, no, not file explorer. Press Windows and R at the same time. This thing that says run should show up. If it's glitching, it doesn't work, just go here and write run in the search thing. It should open. Hope you guys can see this. Unfortunately, it's not letting me make it bigger. You're gonna write %, app data, APPDATA, %, again, all touching each other, like all closed up, right? Now, when you press OK, it'll open this tab. This tab here, if you did everything correctly so far, should have something that says .feather and something that says .minecraft. Open .minecraft, scroll down until you see mods. In mods, this will have all of your... Wait, what the heck? Oops, this is not my thing. Oh, whatever. It will have all of your mods for Fabric. You can, by the way, if you get other installations, like you can just search Forge installer and it'll show up, right? So that you can put those same ones in here, but I just suggest using Prism Launcher if you're really that wanting to get Forge, and that I'll talk about that later in a different video, maybe one day. So here, the main thing here that you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to resource packs, shader packs, and saves. Saves is not that important. Saves is for like importing worlds and stuff. But resource packs and shader packs, these are very important because Feather Client does not go to .feather to find it. .feather does not have any of that in there. It goes into your .minecraft folder, looks for your thing, finds them, and takes them and does whatever. So, right here in resource packs, these are all of my resource packs. I'm going to link, I'll see what I can do to try to link my mods and stuff under the description of the video. Might be a little difficult, but yeah. So these are all of my files. In case you can't see them properly, it's low mace, no bobber overlay, default dark mode, fancy crops, fresh animations. I don't even use that one. Low on fire. You will never ever, actually I'm gonna delete this. You do not need low on fire if you're using Feather Client, because Feather Client is already so goated that it has low on fire built into it. Feather Client basically carries most of your stuff. Like, you don't even have to do a lot of stuff with Feather Client. You don't need Apple Skin, which is a saturation mod. You don't need any of that stuff. It does it for you. Anyway, continuing. New glowing ores. redstone power levels. These two are outdated, so it's gonna say, oh, it's broken or incompatible with your version. Ignore it. Load these two separately from the rest of them. Just load these two, and it'll let you do it. Even if it says like it failed, just try again and again, and eventually it'll let you. Then rethoughted trident. This is a really nice one. It just makes your trident have like gold trims looking things on it. And then I have short. Oh, this is actually not a good one. This is the wrong one. I have small shield and totem, small axes, small pickaxes, small swords. These three are from the same creator, and I'm gonna shout him out in a minute when I'm showing you where to get these. And then there's visual armor trims that just lets you see all your armor trims in your inventory, and this X-ray pack, which I don't even use because it's kind of hacking, but I usually don't use it ever, especially not in PvP club because I would get banned. So you're gonna go here, search modrinth.com. If you want to use CurseForge, go ahead, use CurseForge. I have the CurseForge app, so I'm not like biased against it or anything. I don't even have the app for Modrinth. It's just Modrinth is just 100 times better. It just has so much more stuff in it. I don't know, really. It just has everything in it, like so much more stuff that you can find. So a lot of the stuff, I just went to resource packs and started scrolling and looking. But for all those ones, all you have to do, I already listed them. You just have to search them up. It'll pull up. I really recommend that you search up mod synth like this. I hope you can read it from here. Search it. Look, there will be small swords, small tools, small weapons, small pickaxes, and small axes. Go to small tools, and then when you go here and I'm not sure exactly, but I think it downloads all three of them separately. Just go to this creator mod synth. Yeah, so here I went and I downloaded each of them separately because sometimes I don't want like a specific one to be small, but I want a different one to be small, you know? So yeah, this guy is actually the GOAT, genuinely the GOAT. Like seriously, he is. Get small swords, small pickaxes, small axes, all separate. Trust me, it'll work. It'll be nice. Then, what you're going to do is I'm gonna show you my mods now. Well, okay, quickly before I show you my mods, here are my shader packs: BSL, Complementary Unbound / Reimagined, and Silder's Enhanced Default. Yeah. Now here, back to roaming, like you know the add data thing. When you're in Minecraft, you leave Minecraft, go back to roaming. Then you're gonna go to .feather. In here, you're gonna go to user mods 1.21.11 like hyphen fabric. Right here. Scroll. Actually, I could read all these out to you, but it'll take a really long time. Some of these are not that important. But there are about three different types of mods here. These are all fabric. So what you're gonna do to get this folder, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go mods, you're gonna press this like profiles. It should say profile here, right? You're gonna press add own mods and it'll create a folder and show you right here. Yeah, see? Yeah. So there you go. So that's all you need to do to get the folder. Now in here, there are usually three different types of mods. Performance mods that help out with your FPS. There are combat mods, like texture mods that help out with like your combat. So like things like dynamic PvP Crosshair, for example. And then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then there's just some other stuff. There's like Lightmatica. I have Fartherlands, which just lets you like go into the far lands in the current update. I have other things like that. By the way, I'm pretty sure Marlowe's Crystal Optimizer doesn't get you banned, even though it should, because Marlowe's Crystal Optimizer is clearly hacking. Really is. So, oftenly check the MC PvP Club server to see if Marlowe's Crystal Optimizer has been banned, because in my opinion, it is literally a hack. It just lets you place and break crystals faster. That should not be allowed. It is allowed. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm going to list off all my mods in case you can't read it. If you don't want to see this, just skip. Alternate Current, Architecture API, Armor Hider Fabric, off me, Better F3. Better F3 is very important. Better Hit Reg, Better Mount HUD, Cloth Configuration, Clumps, Combat Hitbox. I don't even use that one. Consumable Optimizer, Continuity, Dynamic PvP Crosshair, Dynamic FPS, Entity Culling, Essential Fabric, Fabric API, Fabric Language Kotlin, Fartherlands, FerriteCore, Flashback, Free Look, Fizzy Config, Gamma Utils, Hero Bots, Heroes Anchor Optimizer, ImmediatelyFast, Iris, Krypton, Land Dynamic Lights, Lightmatica, Lithium, MallyLib, Marlowe's Crystal Optimizer, Modify Player Data, Mod Menu, More Culling, No Signs UI, Orbital Strike Wembu, Particle Core, PTP, which stands for Projectile Trajectory Preview. Don't use this in SMP tests. Quick Resource Pack .jar, Remove Warden Effect, Resourceify, Servux, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Shield Status, Shulker Box Tooltip, this one is like lifesaver. Sodium, Spark, Spreak, Threadsweak, Voice Chat, Walksylib, Wither Death Sound, yet another config lib. Yackle, I think it's in some shortenings. So there are performance, like combat and other like just nice stuff, and dependencies, which are like libs and like libraries for or like holding areas for your mods. So for these libs, you're gonna want to get Architecture API, Cloth Config. You also need to get Walksylib, Fizzy Config, Fabric API, Fabric Language Kotlin. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Oh no, yet another config lib. That's all of them. Now, for my performance mods, I use, and I might be missing a few of these, I use Krypton, Sodium, Lithium, Iris, which helps you handle your shader packs. I use Sodium, Iris, Entity Culling, FerriteCore, Lithium, Mod Menu, ImmediatelyFast. I also use... Actually, what else do I use? I use Modern Fix, Continuity, Consumable Optimizer. Definitely get that. I use Clumps Fabric, Shield Fixes, Better Hit Reg, Particle Core, ImmediatelyFast, Krypton, Lamb Dynamic Lights. I don't know if I already mentioned Lithium, but I use Lithium. More Culling, Entity Culling, Resourceify, Servux, and Spreak, Spark, and Threadsweak. That is all of the ones that I use. So now, to end off the video, I'm just gonna read through my mod list one more time in case you missed something somehow. I don't know how you missed something. You low-key have to be slow to do that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna read them off to you, and that'll be all. Alternate current, architecture API, armor, hider, fabric, off me fabric, better F3 fabric, better hit reg, better mount HUD, cloth config, clumps, consumable optimizer, continuity, dynamic PvP crosshair. That kid in the comments that was asking me, dynamic PvP crosshair, dynamic PvP crosshair. This is the PvP crosshair I use. It is amazing, amazing. Dynamic FPS, entity culling, essential, fabric API, fabric language Kotlin, Fartherlands, FerriteCore, flashback. I use that for recording. Free look. It lets you go like snap into like a different person, like third person or second person, but you can turn your head like without actually moving your mouth, like without you can turn your view without moving your head, like in game. Physiconfig, Gamma Utils, HeroBot, Heroes Anchor Optimizer, ImmediatelyFast, Iris, Krypton, Lamb Dynamic Lights, Lightmatica, Lithium Fabric, MaliLib Fabric, Marlow Crystal Optimizer, Modify Player Data, Mod Menu, Mod Menu's essential. Use mod menu. Use mod menu. If you don't use mod menu, you're cooked. I'm gonna try to, by the way, I'm gonna try to get all my resource packs and make like a resource pack and post it online on one of those resource pack websites. Where was I? More culling, no sign GUI, orbital strike Wembu, that's just for playing around. Particle core, PTP, which is projectile trajectory preview, resource pack, a quick resource pack, remove warden effect, resourcify, Servox, shield status, shulker box tooltip, sodium, spark, spreak, thread tweak, voice chat, walksy lib, wither death sound. I just like it more than regular death sound. Yet another config lib. I'm gonna launch my game and I'm just gonna show you like what it'll look like in your settings. Okay, so here I'm gonna open like a random world. I don't know. Test. I'm just gonna call it test. So I'm gonna open this world. So what you immediately see here. I'm gonna go in survival for this. Oh, I also forgot to mention my in-fabric oops, sorry. It's a little annoying sound. I'm also going to show you guys my in-feather mods. So if you press right shift, it shows you like all your stuff here. So go into video settings. I keep my render distance at 18 chunks, simulation distance at 8, brightness 60. Some people actually like to put it max. I just can't handle that. I don't know, it just burns my eyes. GUI scale 6x, full screen. You guys can do that if you want. I do that when I'm recording. Full screen resolution it only works if you have full screen on. So yeah, VSync off. Like, you know, it's just a lot of stuff. Then there's like you can see. Oh, it also creates like sub things for other mods in this thing. So you can see continuities here. There's Iris here for your shader packs. Land dynamic lights here. And more culling. This thing is so helpful. More culling literally saves my game. And with all of this, if I by the way, when I'm PvPing, I usually set my chunks to 16. So here, my chunks are usually 16 when I'm on PvP Club. And with all of this, if I stand still, I have a total FPS of, wait, I'm just gonna let it sit for a second. Yeah, about 230-ish. Yeah, so that's how much you can get. If I move around a bit, it starts to drop to like 180. That's still amazing. There are some people, and I'm sure that before you saw this tutorial, it was like you were like much lower, like in FPS. Some people are struggling with like 60. By the way, if you get on Forge, like a Forge mod pack, it's gonna kill your PC. So you have to use a mod like Embedded or something like that, because Forge really kills your PC. It's like so hard to survive with it. One time I tried to open a Forge mod pack with no performance mods, and I dropped to 40 FPS. Right here, feather mods, I'm just gonna quickly look through them. I have animations on, armor bar on. Armor bar and armor status are very important to me. Attack indicator, gloss bar, brightness, camera, combo display, CPS, Discord, Elytras. Elytras, turn this off. Like literally, on Elytras is banned on PvP Club, so I only use this when I'm doing like some other stuff, maybe in like a world or something. FPS is very important in my opinion. Horses, I don't even know why Hypixel is on, but yeah, turn on Hypixel. Item despawn, jump reset. Jump reset is very, very, very nice when you're doing sword PvP. Jump reset. Name tags. Name tags shows you like the feather symbol next to their name tag, if they're a feather player. Ping. Potion effects. Potion effects is crucial. Reach display. Reconnect. Saturation. Also saturation is crucial. Scoreboard, screenshot, I don't even use subtitles. Tab list, tooltips, UHC overlay. I love UHC overlay. Voice, and waypoints. That is my whole setup. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great FPS boost and a great time PvPing. See you, my PvPers. And as always, peace out.